Some of the big news also, man, coming out of LA, well, kind of coming out of LA, man, was Quando Rondo came out dropping his flag. Did you happen to see that?
Quando Rondo dropped his. Oh yeah, man. He don't want to bang no more.
Don't want to bang no more. Now, I know that the politics are a little bit, you know what I'm saying, are different between the Bloods and the
I'll
Crips.
be honest with you, man. I didn't.
South side.
I didn't witness everything in the gang. Like I didn't. They didn't stab my back. I didn't. My own homies didn't try to stab me. On homies do me dirty, try to rob me. Like you know what I'm saying. The streets do not love you. You know what I'm saying. Like you, once you make the choice to join the gang, it's like it's blood in, blood out, homeboy. You can't go back. Even if your own homies do you dirty and do this why, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta bang the hood and rep the hood, you know what I'm saying, to the day you die, cause that's, you know what I'm saying, that's the decision you made. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden because, oh shit, it's like, what? No, you can't do that. So I'm sorry, that's not the way it works. You know what I'm saying? Only way out. One way in, one way out.
Have you ever seen a situation where, you know, somebody's trying to get out of a gang yourself up close?
Well, most people do.
Most people just move away
Exactly.
or just stop coming around, right? They don't really like announce
that part.
it.
They just, you know, most people just grow out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll just, you know, focus on the family. They'll move out. They'll do this and you know whatnot, and forget they have any responsibilities in the neighborhood. But you know, it is what it is. That's on there. You know, to each his own, and everybody prioritizes different, but it just shows how strong you are and your team is, and if it's like that, it's watered down. If it's like, hey man, I'm gonna choose my wife and my kids, like as crazy as it sounds, it's like if my homie calls me and I can't leave dinner right now because I gotta go back my homie up right now, then that's fucking watered down. Like shit, it is what it is. Like I don't need this homie. You know what I'm saying? I need goers. I need people that's gonna be able to, I could depend and rely on. You know what I'm saying? If you can't do that for me, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you next to me.
Okay. I seen you and Peso on a live.
Peso. Yeah, man, we chop it up. He's cool.
Okay.
He's cool. Yeah.
How'd all that come about? Cause
basically, look, he reached out. He reached out to me after one of your interviews that you put out with me, and I spoke on him. He reached out through Instagram. He hit me, asked for my phone number. He FaceTimed me, and he got at me like, "What's up with this?" And I got at him like, "Shit, this what it is." Like, yeah. And we chopped it up, and you know, after that conversation we had, I respect him for even reaching out because he didn't have to reach out, but he was a real one about it. He was a real nigga about it, and he reached out. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? This what it is. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, well, check it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what's up? You out here in LA? Check in, show some love, tap in. Don't trip. We got you. We'll take care of you, and it's just mutual love and respect. It's not like you have to, but if you do, then, you know what I'm saying, we could work together and it's gonna benefit both of us. You know what I'm saying? Versus us working against each other.
I've always liked Peso, man. I know he got like a lot
You know
of
what?
flack on the internet.
No,
man,
I'll be honest with you.
He's talented.
I'll be honest with you.
He's talented, man.
That motherfucker's dope. He got some dope cars. He got jewelry. He got long hair and shit. That fool's dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know, he's from Texas. He put it on for the culture. Doing this shit, man. You gotta respect a hustling individual, you know what I'm saying, making stuff happen. So that's cool. It's just you know what's up out here in LA, the essays a little different and shit. But I embrace the Texas culture now because simple fact, the Texas could be anything they want to be. But they essays. You know what I'm saying? They could be NAs. They could be NAs.
They could be.
But they essays. Why are they essays? Because the culture right here is so strong. It's, you know, everybody, that's how they see us, as essays. They don't see us as anything else. So that's a beautiful thing. That's something to embrace. For sure. Shout out Texas. Shout out all my essays in Texas.
For sure. Shout out Texas, man. Definitely, man. Well, I remember from our first interview, you had a lot of love for Nipsey Hussle. And I believe you went to his funeral.
It's Hustle, yeah.
You know, you looked up to. I believe you even got a tat. That's
All money in.
Yep.
All
TMC.
money in. TMC. The marathon continues.
Eric Holder was convicted of his murder, which I think we all kind of knew that was coming. I mean, I don't think that was like a big secret to anybody.
What they give him or what?
I don't think he's been sentenced yet.
Okay, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm not keeping up with any of that stuff. You know, it's like shit. I still bump Nipsey. I still bump his music, but I'm not keeping up with the court case and any of this stuff going on. You know, that's for his hood to take care of. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see him? Did you hear about him getting beat up when he was in jail?
Oh yeah, I seen that on like on social media or the news or something. That's interesting. I'm like, oh shit. What was that? That was somebody from his own hood that socked him up or something? I'm telling you, man, I'm not keeping up with it, but it's interesting, you know, for so. Rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace, Nip, definitely, man. Well, when I first heard about Eric Holder getting beat up, you know, the first thing you think is just like, oh, it's probably like some Crip dudes, maybe even some Blood dudes, you know what I'm saying? But no, it was actually a Mexican dude who beat him up. He's a dropout.
Well, you know what I was gonna say? You know what I was gonna say? Honestly, people love Nipsey Hussle so much that even like different races and different gangs and different cultures will ride for him. Like, fuck this fool. That's the fool that got Nipsey. Fuck him out. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? I could picture people doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Nah, it's just crazy. It's crazy that you say that too, cause probably who knows? He probably has some type of affiliation with it, but or whatever, you know, relative or something, whatever. But that's you know, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised, man, but.
No, I kind of like when I asked one of my older homies the other day. I asked one of my big homies, my homie Sparky. I'm like, hey man, what you guys do back in the day when Tupac got killed? What happened? Like, how y'all feeling in the hood? He was like, oh, we was hot. Everybody in the hood was mad. Man, everybody was hot, man. I was like, what? Like that? You know what I'm saying? That's Tupac getting killed. Like, what the fuck? You felt like they got somebody from the hood. Like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? I'm like, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think Tupac is by far the most bumped hip hop artist by at least by Mexican homies that I know.
Oh man, everybody loves Pac.
Yeah,
everybody loves Pac.
Definitely, man. It was sad, man, when Tupac got killed. Man, I remember I was out partying, and I came home and I'm looking at, you know, I turn on MTV and I'm looking at the bottom. I'm reading it's like Tupac got shot, and I'm thinking it's like some old shit from, you know, when he got shot a couple years before that. But it's like, you know, he got shot in Vegas, and I'm like, damn, man, Tupac got shot again.
He got shot twice. So I'm saying, like, that he survived that one time and then he got shot again.
Yeah.
In Vegas, huh?
Yeah,
man, that's tough right there, man. That's tough. But, you know, rest in peace, Tupac.
Yeah, for sure.
So.